Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. How are you men out there? How are you guys doing? I'm back again in my today's video. This particular video is going to talk about a challenge that one of our friends, one of my fans is having about suicide consideration. This is what he sent me. Sometimes I consider suicide due to how things are going in my life. What should I do to overcome this? According to him, he said, sometimes I consider suicide due to how things are going in my life. What do I do to overcome this? So this is a very serious challenge for him, one of our friends, which is one of my fans. It's a very big challenge. When somebody have gotten to a point where they are considering suicide, is a very serious problem. He's asking, my fans, all of us, what should he do to consider this? To overcome this consideration that he's having. My own analysis, before I try to give my own advice, this one definitely I will have to offer my own opinion on this one because this is very serious and very challenging. But all of you can also offer your own opinions or advices on this challenge that this our man is having. Maybe some other people can also learn from your advices and tackle their own problems as well. We all know that suicide is first of all, suicide consideration is a medical challenge. It's a medically challenging situation. For example, when you go to hospital or your doctor clinical visit, for your health, one of the problems that you'll be asked is, are you feeling depressed? Are you considering do you ever consider suicide sometimes in your life? There are so many other questions that they will try to ask you. So something like a questionnaire, like in a clinical questionnaire that a whole lot of questions or a handful of questions you answer before your doctor or whatever doctor that is trying to going to attend to you will know where to start in your treatment or evaluation. So we all know that suicide is a very serious challenge, both psychologically and medically. This can happen to anybody. It's not just him. Sometime in my life I also consider that. Most men can say that there, or some men or many men. I don't know. I wouldn't say most, but many men can say that once in their life things have gone to an extent whereby they considered suicide as an option. But my own in the past, I would say, no, that's not an option because I didn't create my life, so I can't take my life. So that's my own mentality. That's my own thinking about it. And the same thing is applicable to my dealings with other people. Anytime anybody, makes me angry or annoys me, or even if we go into a fight or something, I will always tell myself, no, you don't need to take anybody's life because you didn't create somebody's life. It's only somebody that created life that can take life. So we human beings, we don't have any right to take anybody's life, including your own life, including the life of your own children that you may think that you brought into this world, but you don't have right to take their life, even though you participated in giving them life by being their parent, whatever, but you don't have right to take anybody's life. So the same thing happens to suicide. You don't have right to take your own life. If you take your own life, even though sometimes nobody can prevent you from doing that because it's your own life. And once you take your own life, nobody is going to prosecute you because you're gone. Nobody will see you again to prosecute you. But it's morally wrong. It's psychologically wrong. It's medically wrong. There are so many challenges somebody can be going through. It's not only a man. This also affect women, children. There are so many instances, so many factors that can contribute into that. Maybe a man is going through a lot in his life. Maybe a whole lot of financial challenges. Maybe a whole lot of family challenges. maybe a whole lot of health challenges, maybe psychiatric problems, things like that. Those are the things, and so many other things, rejection, so many other things that can cause people to consider suicide. But in this own case, this my friend or one of my fans, who is our friend. I can call him our friend because he participates in my program, and I'm going to ask anyone, all of you, to please comment and give him your own advice, your own opinion on what to do. I'm sure there are also medically qualified people in this program that can also provide medical solutions. But my own advice as a layman is to, advise him to see his doctor. Go to see, if he doesn't have a personal doctor, he should go to any hospital, closest hospital, because suicide consideration is an emergency situation. It's very, very emergency. So he should go to emergency hospital if he doesn't have a doctor, a personal doctor that he can relate to. If it is not if it is in some countries where people don't have personal doctors, maybe people can only go to a general hospital for treatment. Yeah, when you go to that general hospital, talk to any doctor that you see, or any person in the medical profession, maybe a nurse, or whoever is a medical practitioner that you see when you go for treatment. Talk to them, tell them what are the things that are contributing to you considering suicide. That's not a good thing in any man's life or any woman's life. But it's a big challenge that most people, some people do have sometimes. Not all the times, maybe during the downtime of their life. There are some uptime and downtime in people's lives, but mostly in the downtime in someone's life, that's when they consider suicide as an option, but which is not a very good option. So please share my video, subscribe to my channel, comment, like it, and put your comments for our brother or our friend, one of my fans, so that he can learn that suicide is not consideration is not a good option. You can also share your own opinion, your own solution to what can help him get out of this suicide consideration. I'll be reading your comments. I'll be reading a lot of comments, and also I'm sure he will be reading as well. Also, I'm advising my fan, the guy that sent these challenges is having. Please read other people's comments so that you can see how you can overcome your suicide consideration problems. Okay? Thank you. From me, from here, I will see you in my next video.